Yeah, just a few quick housekeeping things to do at the end. You've seen this slide a couple of... Whoa, that's better. A couple of times before. Because I just asked Mark for his presentation source and copied it and made some very minor tweaks. So yeah, thank you all for coming to this city. Even though most of you probably haven't seen most of these. If you've got some time before your flight, go look at it. They're pretty nice. This has been our biggest XDC ever. I had a quick look and we beat the previous record. Around 110, 118, but we almost hit our 150 cap this year, which is really, really awesome. So thank you all for coming. And all of the speakers, the sort of regular talks, the workshops, the lightning talks, the hallway tracks, all that. That has jumped ahead, but they're a very good company, so I'll put them up anyway. Collabora, collabora.com. We are standing by to take your call. But yeah, no, seriously, like thanks to all the sponsors. It's also our biggest year so far in terms of sponsoring. Some of the money obviously goes into actually hiring the place, things like the breakfast and the coffee and stuff that we have out there. A lot of the sponsorship money, though, goes into sponsoring travel, to bringing people in here who wouldn't otherwise be here. And this is one of the really nice things because it is our largest XDC ever. And, 10 years ago, we're all standing around complaining about how we had so few people and how it would be awesome if there were other people to solve our problems. So thank you to us and the other people for sticking a bunch of money into the travel so we can help grow our community and try and bring new people in, which is really nice. So yeah, also the gold sponsors are Google and Intel, to AMD, ARM, Agalia, NVIDIA, and also the LF, Linux Foundation for silver, to Kronos and Neil, coming and getting more involved is fantastic, and Libre Computer, who've given you all the small Logic SBC boards that you picked up as well, and to Radza, they're a supporter, and they've generously given all the speakers the rock pies as well. So thanks all of the sponsors for helping making this happen and keep the foundation healthy as well. If you've already forgotten what happened, or if you were out in the hallway or asleep or whatever, all the talks are going to be up quite soon on the YouTube channel. It's the X.Org Foundation YouTube channel. The day-by-day streams are all there in their entirety, and over the next week, I don't think Mark really has anything to do, so he'll be chopping those up and putting those in nice, easily searchable form. All of the speakers, I believe, have uploaded all of their slides to the website. If you haven't, you don't need to listen to me. You can go click on your talk, press edit, upload a PDF. Thank you. And on Twitter, there was a bunch of stuff as well. So if you want to go see if you're in any pictures, then look at the XDC 2019 account or the hashtag, because I know we're all a super, super social bunch of people. And yeah, tell your friends to come along. Anyone who thinks this would be good, tell your boss as well. And throw some of those materials, the videos, the slides, do pass them around to people you might know or inside your company, so we can keep on not only growing it, but also bringing in new blood to maybe replace the same lot of us who have been turning up telling the same jokes for 15 years. If you would like to vent, it is always handy knowing from your perspective what did and didn't work. So either events at list.x.org, that's a list that you can post to, email and that, or you can find any of the organizers, any of the board people, just let them know what we could do better for next time, or things that were actually really good that other people should also do and we should not stop doing. But yeah, anyway. There is a sightseeing tour tomorrow. If you've already signed up, great. If you haven't already signed up, I think Fred's gone home for the day because he didn't reply to my last mail. But there's a small chance that he might still see it. If you are interested in a walking tour of old Montreal. It's nice around there. I was just there around lunchtime. It's very different from downtown. They have good lunch. And very, very lastly, I need to thank the person who took and posted this picture. So I could replace that of Mark. But yeah, mainly thanks to Mark. He's been super, super keen to have organized this for a good couple of years now, and at no point has he run away or quit. He's put a huge amount of legwork into making all this happen, and at no point has been frustrated, upset, messaging me horrible things. So yeah, thank you very much, Mark, wherever you are. Donna. And thanks, I think it was Joey Forwarder who took this photo. I've got a high-res version. Find me afterwards. I'm happy to supply it to anyone. And yeah, also there were quite a lot of people behind the face. Erica and Myrna in particular did a lot of the admin legwork. Olivier and Nicola, all these people are in our Montreal office. They did a lot of very, very thankless running around and varying stuff and finding cables and speaking French. So that's been really helpful. All the uni and the AV people. The board do a hell of a lot of legwork behind this and help us, like the paper committee. There's a lot more than you'd think that goes on behind the scenes, which is why I didn't do this one really, and I'm never doing another one again, because it is loads and loads of work. But you could do it. Form an orderly queue, and yeah, as many of you know, we rotate through Europe and North America generally on a year-by-year basis. So if you would like to host it in your town, then please do get involved, because it's not a particularly professional organization that we have, and we don't have a fleet of people on hand to put us up at the Sheraton in Hawaii. It's a lot of volunteer legwork. So, if you want to see XDC continuing to thrive and do well, and there's a place you would like to see XDC in, which could be your town and save you the travel, then do that. And on that note, XDC 2020 will be in Gdansk in Poland, hosted by Intel. Hopefully all of the same sponsors will sign up again, but we could have new ones as well, which would be great. And if you are interested in sponsoring, please go see Daniel or Eric or any of the other board people. And yeah, looking forward to next year, and thanks all very much.